Too many noises. I didn't realize that the Tuesday or the Thursday night game is going to be on Twitch. Yeah, it's on Twitch right now under Prime Video. The Prime Video has a channel. So when they show it on Prime on Amazon, then it also shows up on Twitch. Bro, so you are first today. You are numero uno. Damn, 10-0. Chiefs over Chargers already. Yep. Yeah, so it'll be the Bills versus Ravens first. And then we're going to find out, can Tampa Tom be beat? Game will be in Buffalo, so judging by, I guess, the entire northern piece of the United States had snow this year. Because every game that's been a north game has had snow. Bro, so how was your day, man? What have you been up to? Okay, good. I did set it. All right, this is where we test the theory on, is it the profile that I'm on? I don't think it is. I think we just had unfortunate blowout. We don't need music. Here we go. Oh, you had to work today? Bros, me too. But it wasn't too bad. And then the field exercise I was supposed to do in January just got canceled today. So no field in January. Oh, shit. Who went out on a stretcher in the Chargers game?
One of the...
Yeah, that doesn't look good. That didn't look good. Nick.
He went to catch it, and I think the back of his head hit the field.
Huh. Yeah, it didn't. The way it looked, him leaving the field didn't look very good.
No, yeah, as soon as he hit the ground and dropped the ball, he was shaking.
Yeah.
I seen it when I was browsing through Facebook, and then of course it showed something with that. I was like, oh.
Yeah. No, that's crazy. That looked rough. I am on 1 day off. Nice, Kroto. I'm not off tomorrow, but we're doing. It's like a sports day in the morning, and then sharp and EO type classes in the afternoon. For tomorrow. But here we go. Let's do this. What's going on, everybody? We're gonna get this divisional round. All right, finish out the divisional round today. Find out who the NFC and the AFC championship game will be. Add a championship trophies to their banner. Facts. Very true. Very true, Kroto. But we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out a little bit today. Let's go ahead and get the game started since I'm running late. Y'all don't need to wait for me. I know the entire north side of the United States had snow.
Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Prediction? Oh yeah. I guess I could choose an outcome. Nick Chubb had more yards than King Henry.
Hello everyone, as the postseason continues.
Ravens. This should be a good game. What's that?
Yeah, Nick Chubb kind of won a little bit.
Little took over on that one. Yeah, that one highly voted for on Nick Chubb. All right, let's see here.
You say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest. You'll take the week off. Get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
Let's go. Now the question is going to be, will the snow slow down Lamar enough? And then the Bills have been red hot coming into the game. What's next for Urban Meyer? Retirement, Tyler. I don't know. The guy, he's not going to get a job after this. Maybe he goes back into commentating or something, like being a whatever they're called. But the analyst, there we go. It took me a minute. Maybe he goes back in doing like being an analyst or something like that, but I don't know.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37, gain of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Now a give. This is Murray. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. An early test.
Ravens out on on offense first. 3rd and inches already. Ooh, they get the stop. Or does he get the... No, he does get the first down. I thought they got the stop. Tyler, they shouldn't. He's literally quit or been fired at this point from every like big installation place that he's been at. He has basically cited stress at the last 2. And then at this job, they basically had to run him out of town because he was so toxic.
Hey. Jeez. There's at least like, it seems like 5 different bad stories about him this season.
What's that?
Seem to be just like 5 or more stories about how bad.
Yeah. And then, like, it'll just be more and more that come out. Now that he's been fired, players will actually talk. Because there's probably players that, like, your star players and stuff are one thing. But, like, those fringe guys, they're not seeing shit. Because he can just cut them. Now that he's gone, they'll start to talk more about just how ridiculous it probably was. So Lamar with a short completion there. But I don't think a big-time college is going to offer him. I wouldn't. Lamar, right over the middle. Great play right here. Rashard Bateman getting involved. Oh, I got you, Croto. Who would you have a better chance against? That's a tough one, Croto, because I think the Ravens' defense may be better suited to stop Nick Chubb. However, that Bills' offense may cause problems for your defense. But I think better for you to play against probably the Ravens, though, because they're another heavy run team, and your team has done well against other teams that run a lot. They just beat the Titans, so it's a tough one. It's a tough one, though, because can your... Nope, I take that back. It's probably better for you to play the Bills. I think your team with the linebacking core that you have is going to have a hard time containing Lamar. Because you're going to need linebackers to catch him, and they're not.
Lamar's starting off strong, 3 for 3.
Yeah, exactly, Tyler. Exactly. I think now that he's been released, they're going to start to talk more. Because what I see happening, Croto, if the Ravens advance, you're going to get Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney blasting off the edges. But then that's going to force Lamar to roll out. And that's where he's the most dangerous. Lamar rolling out to the outside is going to be where he's the most dangerous. Has no, like, zero? Did they shut it down from fan? Uh-oh. Nice play right there. Mark Andrews. Good play. 4 for 4 for Lamar in the snow. Lamar about to have a Dak Prescott kind of day.
So we are currently watching the rushing yards per carry, the top 2 players.
Oh, yeah, because, what's his name? Josh Allen had a good season when he ran.
Yep.
Didn't run for a lot of yards.
But
Jesus. Oh, they got the stop, but Murray. You think Byron and Trevor would be a scary duo? That's not a bad option, Tyler. I don't know. It's kind of weird, though, because then, like, you have to count on Byron Leftwich to be the head coach. Like, he has to be the guy, and I'm not sure. Like, Byron Leftwich is a great offensive coordinator, and if Jacksonville could get him to be their offensive coordinator, they'd be good, but they're not going to pluck him from Tampa Bay unless they make him the head coach. And the Ravens score first. Latavius Murray did have a good season. Latavius Murray coming in place of the injured J.K. Dobbins and ran for 1,127 yards and 8 TDs. Not a bad season for him. Going back to no fans, that kind of sucks, though. It sucks that we're going in reverse with this COVID thing now. However, like, if we go back to, like, teleworking, I'm not opposed. Because teleworking for me, I got nobody to teach. It was wonderful. There's nothing for us to do. We do have the receiving leader in this game as well. Marquise Brown was the yards receiving leader. Woo. You can see which way the wind's blowing. Then again, it's Justin Tucker. So the wind probably could have been blowing in Justin Tucker's face, and he still booted out the back of the end zone. Josh Allen, a possible MVP candidate this season. Doug Peterson as a strong candidate? I don't think that's a good option either. I don't know who they're going to get, Tyler. That's the thing. I don't know. I'll be honest, Tyler, if they really wanted to make a splash, go get Dabo Sweeney. Go offer him whatever he wants to come pair back up with Trevor, and you get that Clemson. Now that Clemson's kind of falling apart, that Venables leaving makes right around the edge, almost untouched. Montez Sweat getting the sack, and that's why he traded for him right there. Dangerous weapon. But yeah, I would go and offer not Venables, but I would offer Dabo Sweeney whatever money he wanted to come be the coach, maybe. Pairing back up with Trevor, there's already a working relationship. There's already mutual respect. But you're risking it by bringing up another college coach. I think so. I do think so. Ooh, I was going to say, we've seen Sanders get it deep, but Marlon Humphrey says, not on my watch. But I think possibly, Tyler, I can see it possibly going the college route again. Hey, as long as they don't go and pluck Kellen Moore from the Cowboys, that's all I'm saying. Your boss is going to Mexico? Good luck with that. But yeah, I mean, if they want to make a splash, and again, you're going to get a coach that Trevor already has mutual respect for. There's already a working relationship there.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I mean, obviously the other players you're going to have to get on board, but when you got the quarterback on board, that helps. Hey, ever since he changed to this Chargers playbook, this Baltimore team has played much better and did set up for Marquise Brown to lead the league in receiving this year.
Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing against a good quarterback like he is.
Yeah, if I'm what's his name, Shad Khan, that's what I would do. I'd at least make the call.
I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play
This year? Yeah, he is, Cody. What's up, Cody? Hey, there's my coach. He is. But I don't know. It's weird though, because like a bad year for Pat Mahomes is like a great year for most quarterbacks. Like there's Hall of Famers that would like to have a bad Pat Mahomes year. McCole Hardman, they need to move on from him, in my opinion, in Kansas City. Yeah, ever since he moved to the this Chargers offensive playbook, this Baltimore team doing much better.
If I had the quarterback, this would be a playbook to go to.
Right. You mean you need a quarterback? Uh-oh. See? Oh, no, he gets picked. I thought it was a good pass. What a play. Micah Hyde coming in, reads the route, and steals it. Comes in and picks that one off. I feel like Micah baited him in that one.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds.
So Tyler, that's part of the reason why I feel like Dabo would probably do good, because Dabo's a guy that like he understands. He's not really like an in-your-face kind of guy that I've heard of. He's much more like a let's build this team together. I thought he caught that somehow. I was like, how in the hell did he catch that? But like Dabo Swinney strikes me as a guy that like is a motivator, but not like a yeller, like not an in-your-face or like a, he doesn't have to berate people.
Someone needs to tell Allen that checkdowns are
Okay. No kid. He's like, I got this big old arm. I gotta use it. Herbert and Mahomes are similar. I agree, Cody, because Herbert, when he lets one go, he lets it go. Herbert's got a much stronger arm than I think they give him credit for, because that ball zips out of his hands. I do think so. I mean, they at least have to consider Bieniemy. I do think Bieniemy is a great choice for it. If, again, he's going to have to come in and work on it, work on that like player relationship. I do think he's a good one. He's worked with Mahomes. He can come in and say, look, Trevor, like I know what I'm doing to set you up for success. That team just needs so much to get good. That Jaguars team is so bad. We jumped from 583 to 758 new cases today. Jesus. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want to go into reverse. Screenplay, and it's going to work. They get at least a couple yards here. We have not seen a lot of good screenplays from teams.
no, you're not.
No, you don't. The ball like faded out of his hand. It was weird looking. Yeah, I mean, he's got a good running back and a good quarterback, but if both of them are getting hit as soon as they touch the ball, problem. Justin Herbert, most passing yards in his first 2 seasons all time. Yeah, I know, Croto. It just sucks. Okay. Okay, Marquise. Marquise getting involved here. 9 for 11 for Lamar in the snow, but he does have the pick. Let me grab a water or something. My throat.
But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Worry about me just dying over here. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh. It is crazy. It just shows you that, talent evaluation doesn't always work. Or I feel like there's times, though, where teams would prefer to take a guy undrafted. Those late round guys, I think they would prefer to go undrafted. because they can choose where they go. Wow, good throw. Stretch, I got you.
Then at some point on Discord, I don't know if you want to try to like end that stream and reshare it because it's just been lagging the whole time for some reason.
It's a what?
It just keeps lagging on Discord.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, for whatever reason.
All right, let me see if I can fix it.
Carrying the game now, Murray. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2.
I think the Ravens have had the ball a little bit this game so far. 24 plays versus 6.
Yeah, just a little bit. Just a wee bit. Now, let me see if I can get it pulled back up.
This time they double it and pick up 6. The offense has turned down tonight.
I think that's better.
Problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. They're looking at Freeman goes to the football. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
I've heard the Jags make an in-house coaching change. It's going to be Charlie Strong. I've heard that too, Tyler, and I'm not sure that's a good move either because the last time Charlie Strong was in charge of like a big name program was Texas, and I feel like he was doing good trying to change the culture, but it was almost like it was a little too soft. It was a little too soft. Like his approach was a little too soft, and guys got away with too much and kind of got complacent. I don't know if he can run a team. Frank Clark committed a crime, stole money from the Chiefs just to be an ass. I mean, yeah, he kind of fell off a cliff after he got his contract. Of a firearm crime. Yeah, those two. Those crimes as well. Groto says you need to stretch, hydrate, and posture check. Maybe. Uh-oh, got a reverse in the Chargers game. Went nowhere. God, Latavius Murray does look good. 12 rushes, 37 yards, though. But, man, he's just running hard. I like how the Chiefs, everybody says, like, Mahomes is having a bad year. Bro, the Chiefs are still 9-4. And what's considered his worst year in his career, they're 9-4. Okay, Ricard. Nice move by Stagg right there. The 300-pound fullback getting the carry close to the goal line. Smart. Very smart. And touchdown. Woo! 14-0. Ravens. Once again, another team that had the bye week looking rusty. And touchdown Chargers. Jalen Guyton. To get Allen Robinson or Adams? I mean, yeah, I would pay top 1 money to get Devontae Adams. Yeah, I feel like they need to. So here's my thing, Tyler. I feel like the Jaguars need to build from the trenches out. They don't need to worry about skilled players yet. They need to fix both the offensive and defensive lines. Build from the inside out so that you have a solid team by the time you can get your star like receiver and star, things like that. Stag said head coach White actually played fullback in college. He has an appreciation for the position. Makes sense. Does make sense, Dag. Tyrann Matthew always looks so disappointed when somebody's out of position because he knows he's just this like savant when it comes to defense. So when somebody makes a mistake, he like he's just so disappointed. It's almost funny.
Bill's still not able to do anything.
At all. Yeah, Thibodeau from Oregon, maybe.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
For the Jags' first round pick? Yeah. I don't know what pick the Jaguars have. It's got to be top 5, though. They're 2-11. Okay. Singletary getting a few, not enough. A draw play on 3rd and 8. Interesting call. I'm pretty sure they have a top 5 pick, Stag, or close to it. I think Aiden Hutchinson, if you, like, they would have to make a big decision on whether or not Aiden Hutchinson is going to translate to the NFL. And if they think so, he might be a good option. I think Thibodeau, you take a chance on a freak athlete. I think that's the big thing they need. Oh, and it's going to bounce in the end zone. It's number 2, yeah. Lamar on fire. In the snow.
The Ravens score here might be seeing another blowout.
Right? Yet again. About to switch to being controlling the Bills halftime and see what happens.
See, some teams don't know how to protect their turf.
Jackson throwing to the hands of Andrews. Line of scrimmage, they're 31 now on 1st and 10. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets to the front.
If the Ravens do get the win, it'll be both number 1 seeds knocked out of the playoffs in the divisional round. You beaten them before, Proto? Fair. Todd McShay has Aiden Hutchinson as the number 1 pick in his latest mock, and Thibodeau 3rd.
Open man is Duvernay. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I mean, we're talking about the same people that also had Dante Fowler as like a top 5 pick at one point. Look how that worked out for him.
Here's Jackson.
Use the rest to unlock his ultimate power. Yeah, that's a good point too, Cody.
That screenplay sucked.
Proto says whoever wins gets Nick and Miles. True. Yeah, that's not a fun little. That'll be an interesting matchup. Be very interesting. So I mean, I think the mock drafts right now are. I think the they're. I mean, they're going to be accurate. They're going to be real close. I think the combine and pro. What was that? How hard is this wind blowing? Was it blocked?
Not only that, but we're also going to add a fair catch interference, so this is going to be a net of negative.
What the hell was that? They just lost 10 yards on a punt. That ball went straight up in the air. Boom! Straight back.
Might be what the Bills needed.
Maybe. They better put, if the wind is blowing that hard, they better put Justin Tucker out there to punt. Little pump fake by Josh Allen. He says, I'm going to this. Oh, that's a touchdown. I see you, Diggs. The pump fake works. He pumped. Diggs made the double move and was gone.
Did you ever share the screen?
Oh, did I get it working and then forget the shit? My bad.
Maybe.
My bad. I got it to work and then forgot to share the screen. All right, yeah, it's. Zoom zoom. He said, "Imagine if the Eagles lose to the Washington practice squad. Hey, they might be better." I got my crab legs, cracker, the special team coordinator gonna make. Need a wheelchair after this game. Stag, very disappointed in his punt team. May have just cut the punter mid-game. I don't know. Pretty sure Stag called down from the GM's office and said, "Do not punt again, no matter what." Jesus. I like how they called the on that punt. They called for like fair catch interference. They're blocking. Like fair catch interference. They're trying to block. So the kick didn't get blocked. They called fair catch interference. That shit's funny. Yep, pretty sure I know which way the wind's blowing.
Yep.
Now, no offense, Stag, I'm hoping for a 3-and-out just because I want to see what happens. Lamar, 17 for 19. The issue was last time they came out trying to run the ball. Not this time, bro. Lamar on the move. Good throw. Devin Duvernay. Stag. Stag said this mock draft has the Jets taking Kyle Hamilton, the best safety in college, with the Seahawks pick. Ironic. That would be hilarious. Hilarious. Are you that far? Still that far in the ranking? It hasn't updated since the game. I don't know. Rigged. 3rd and 1. A heavy run team should be able to get it. They're going to throw the ball. And not sure what was happening. Miscommunication between the wide receiver. Here we go. This is the moment. For the love of God, stop punting. Please. Oh. No way. This is so crazy. What a play by the Ravens. Oh my God. He punted straight up in the air. The Bills player doesn't know where the ball is. It hits him in the head. Recovered by the Ravens.
First down, Ravens.
Fucking just like they planned it. And they punted away anyway. What is happening? What is happening right now?
What's going on?
Thank you. This is playoff football in the DGFL. It is wild. You just never know.
Like we have said, this is the viewer sim league where Madden tries to out-cheese itself.
And it is trying hard right now. Tell me before this game started if you'd have believed me if I said, hey, Lamar's only going to miss 3 passes, but 2 of them are picked off. But Josh Allen can't complete a single pass.
Unless it's a touchdown.
Right, except for the one he does is a touchdown. Crow says, I don't want to go to Buffalo.
Because the Ravens punted the ball for negative yards.
Right. Their one touchdown was after the punt went backwards. Oh, this game's going to have me dying. This game is hysterical right now. I could not have... Oh, my God, he's going down. I could not imagine being Stag right now trying to watch this game. Like, you'd be so mad.
For a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and
Yeah, I'm just mad that either you, me, or Discord's having whatever network condition issues that it's having.
This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
I was gonna say it might be you.
I
I
mean,
don't
it's
know.
possible.
Cause like I'm looking at it, so like on my screen it still shows the game like as if it's showing my screen with
Right.
no issue. Like I'm watching both of them and it's equal. It says it has me at it has me because it tells me live experience. Nope, it is me maybe reduced. Says experiencing reduced quality. We'll fix it.
Right?
the Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
Huh.
Addison down at the end there.
Okay, let's go to 720. See if that works.
But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself. That was a fluke. And he went out and put pretty well the rest of the day.
Let's see if that helps. I went to like a lower resolution maybe. I don't know, it worked so well last time.
No, yeah. It's perfect.
Stag says the Ravens are responsible for both teams scoring. Just give me coach of the year already.
Man, Rodgers is MVP.
Well, that worked. Although that didn't work. I'm looking at where it went to, and I'm like, to the 47.
I mean, better than the last two.
That's true.
Well, I guess technically the last one was better. They got the ball back.
Yeah, the last one was. Oh, he nearly caught that.
I like how apparently it just doesn't like the size of it right now.
Is that maybe what it is?
Maybe. It's like very little lag, but I can actually
Okay. But if I go like this, lag. Weird.
Yeah, and it's funny because it of course shows on the top right of that part. So I'm like,
And if I go to that.
yeah, as soon as you go to there, that thing goes away.
Okay. If I do like, I wanted to make it. How about like these? Uh-oh, Josh Allen's showing you why he leads the league in rushing yards per attempt. I can go like that and see if that works. A little better. A little bigger. Nope. Jackass.
What? Did you not just say?
You can shuffle the puppies as well. What?
Here's Allen, 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice shot there, keeping the toes inbounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I don't know.
They'll try to run for this with Moss. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it behind the line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go.
Weird. I don't know why it's doing that.
At least from this angle, it just, every so often.
Right.
I'm not
Yeah.
getting, like, it's not being, like, chop, 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 and then fast forward real quick to catch back up.
Stag, this team is very drunk today. Very, very drunk. I know the Bills are not wanting halftime to hit because then they're going to have to be punting into this wind. And kicking off into the wind. Do not see. This will be interesting. Like, what's the throw? See, the throwing seems to not be affected by the wind.
Don't tell Landon Rogers that.
Fair. It's a good point. Jackson on the move, throws it complete to the league leading receiver. Hey, Stag, did you think at the beginning of this season Marquise Brown would have led the league in receiving yards? Because Stag went out and got every big-bodied receiver he could. And the littlest guy he's got leads the league in receiving. Just what a route, too. Gets wide open. Lamar hits him as soon as the big-ass hole opens up in the middle of the field.
That was part of his plan. The defense would be looking at the bigger guys.
Yeah, they're like, damn, they got all these big physical guys. We got to cover them.
It's like, who the is that guy with the ball?
Where'd that guy come from?
I see a 12th man, right? So, I wouldn't say that they're in field goal range, but...
I mean, they got Justin Tucker.
The wind.
What's funny is, like, even with Justin Tucker's leg, they're going to need to be at, like, the goal line to kick a field goal, it seemed like. They say, yeah, we're not taking no chances. Not risking it.
Like how this wind's going, Tucker's going to make it in the other...
Right? Kick it, it goes all the way backwards.
This fourth and final matchup on this Divisional Round weekend. We'll get back to you guys in just a moment. But first, let's take a look back to Saturday's AFC Divisional Round game. And it's the Cleveland Browns who will...
Congratulations to the Cleveland Browns, led by Croto, out there getting that dominant win again.
How are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this
That he others still like confirmed, but I know that for me it's like buffering. Of course you got stats on yours, so
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I should have sound.
I think once I refresh, I think it still hurt you. So
Yeah, could just be Twitch having trouble. I blame Twitch. Lag?
like,
What the shit? Shit, maybe a little bit. All right, let me close some of this shit then.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On the
Tons of lag? Yeah, it looks like it's dropping frames for a second, guys. Give me a second.
is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second.
Yeah, it's a lot of lag. I'm down to like 0 kilobytes per second.
giving up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
alright, so maybe it is you and not me.
Yeah, maybe it is me today. All right, I'm gonna close the Elgato and see what happens. That might have been it. So it might be an Elgato issue. Because as soon as I close that, I jump back up to 1800 kilobytes per second.
Right.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look
Huh.
to push forward here on second down and 11.
It's dumb. All right, I'll share the I'll share Streamlabs with you.
This
So you can see Streamlabs, so
inside in Sweeney. That catch good
see
for
what
a
happens.
yard, and it'll be third down. Not a big win.
All right, you should be able to refresh. Should be able to refresh and see if that fixes it, guys.
Somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
'Cause it should be running just fine now.
So a third and 10, and defensively, a dime look, 6 DBs.
Yeah, I think it was so Stag, I had the Elgato opened up like with the just the stream stream
To get this to the 45.
so that Nick could watch the game at the same time, but that didn't seem to want to work today. It worked great yesterday, I thought.
Yeah.
Just didn't want to do it today.
Major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has
Prime Video with 36,346 people watching.
Teams at the first level,
Seems okay.
make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip
Yeah, it should be back now, Proto. I was having some issues.
They're using all of their power for that and nobody else.
Right? Twitch was like, nope, all that matters is this. Although, here's something, like, here's one of the things I find funny. So, Prime Video has the Thursday night football game on. They have 35,000 people watching. Nick Merckx is also watching the game and commenting. This man has 35,000 as well. This man said, suck it, Prime Video. Of course, Prime's probably like paying him to watch it. So that means there's at least 60,000 people.
Picked off.
Rut-row. Rut-row.
Yeah, either that or the NFL is like paying them to
Yeah, it might be the NFL.
play games.
Proto, a 3-game night? Nah. I do have to work tomorrow. Now, tomorrow, Friday, we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Dude, we'll probably do both the conference championship games and something else after that. Jump over to the Cowboys franchise that I have. Or NBA 2K, I don't know. Oh, down goes Josh Allen.
How much do we care about the Pro Bowl?
We'll watch that. Good point. I didn't think about that. Kind of want to see the Pro Bowl. I don't know if will I be able to play the Pro Bowl is the question.
You should because you'd be a user.
True.
In fact, I think how they did it was at some point people were playing their own Pro Bowl or something.
Yeah, there was like a time where like 3 or 4 of us could play the Pro Bowl all like at the different times. It was weird.
So we could just have a Pro Bowl night.
Yeah, maybe do the Pro Bowl and then random games after that. Stag's like, this wind is insanity, Lamar. I swear to God. We're about to see one of those the Bills versus New England game where Bill Belichick just said, hand the ball off. And Max said, I want to throw it. He said, you better throw it to the running back right behind you. Heard Indy's great this time of year. Stag, Houston said, deal. Already done. Say less. Welcome to Houston, Lamar. We got it. We'll build a dome for Lamar if we don't. Pretty sure we have a dome, but we'll build a new one. Good Lord.
God.
Get out of the way. Jimmy Smith that jumped on that thing? Who jumped?